Well, first up this morning, we got to talk a little bit about movies. Ryan J. reviews. Let's talk a little bit about one of the movies coming out now, PG-13. It's The Lone Ranger.
I didn't really love it.
Oh, no. I love Johnny Depp.
Ooh, yeah.
No?
He's one of I know it's almost sacrilegious to say what I'm about to say, but I'm so over him right now.
You are?
Yeah, well, he's really become just a character actor, and now he's become sort of cliche. And even though he used to be what we called a chameleon because he could totally lose himself in different roles. But now, as Tonto in The Lone Ranger right there, I feel like I see shades of his character in Dark Shadows, his Willy Wonka, his Edward Scissorhands, and he's just kind of the same wide eyes and the same slow movements and the same creeping. It's like he has a different voice and different makeup, but it's the same kind of characterization. So I'm a little over him.
Okay. How about the Lone Ranger himself?
Well, the Lone Ranger is great. It's played by Armie Hammer. But I'm a little frustrated.
Is that his real name?
Armie Hammer is the name of the actor. Yeah, he was the Winklevoss twins in the Facebook movie, The Social Network.
Okay,
and he was Prince Charming in Mirror Mirror. And he's adorable. And he's a good choice for this casting because he's certainly the role. But what I hate about the script in this film is they totally just, desecrate the character of the Lone Ranger. In the 1950s TV show, he's a real hero. He's like Batman. They make a joke of him in this movie.
No way.
Yeah, he's a total fool. He's a bumbling idiot. He's almost the sidekick to Tonto. It's really Johnny Depp's film as Tonto. Tonto is it's from his perspective in this movie. He's sort of the driving force of the story. And then Armie Hammer is just sort of the bumbling idiot, and he's not very hero-like at all. And that really disappointed me.
What about the chemistry? Did you feel it between Armie, his character, the Lone Ranger, and his female counterpart?
No, that was so awkward because
Really?
his love interest, the Lone Ranger's love interest in this film is his sister-in-law.
Huh?
So it's so kind of inappropriate. You're sort of rooting for them because that's his love interest, but it's also you feel like you want like a Silkwood shower after they kiss. You're like very inappropriate, very awkward and strange. So there's just a lot of problems with the script. What's good about the movie is it has some beautiful production value. The costumes are great, the scenery is great, the cinematography is shot very desaturated color. So it's a beautiful film to look at, but the story's all over the place. It's a mess, it's awkward. And I just really can't, in good conscience, recommend this movie.
So it is a rent it or a skip it?
It's a skip it.
It's a skip it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, even like the theme music, the Lone Ranger theme music, which is so iconic, it should be really hard-hitting. It should be very rousing when you hear it. And it's not. It's almost a joke. And also the catchphrase of the Lone Ranger, they make a joke out of it. So it's very disappointing.
Oh, that's
Moving
too bad.
on to Despicable Me 2. This is rated PG, and my youngest daughter is seeing this as part of a birthday party.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I think kids will really enjoy it.
You do?
Yeah, I didn't like it as much as the first one.
Okay.
I think the first one had a better story. Gru, the Steve Carell character right there, he had a story arc in the first one where he's trying to steal the moon and he ends up becoming a father to these 3 cute little girls. This one seems like they just kind of slapped it together to justify a sequel. So it's a little bit all over the place. It covers way too many different genres. It's a spy undercover movie, it's a family drama, it's a rom-com, and I feel like it can't please everybody, and in trying to cover too much, it really loses a lot of focus.
Oh, everybody loves the Minions. How are they this time?
Those guys are so cute. I mean, don't you just love them?
Yes.
I would have rather
They're funny.
seen...
They provide the comedy.
Absolutely. And I would have rather seen like 90 minutes of just all about them and their misadventures. And what I love most about them is you can totally understand exactly what they're saying, even though they're not speaking any real language whatsoever.
That's awesome. I love that.
I want to take one home.
I know, I do too.
What I always wonder about movies like this, because I loved the first one, is when they do a sequel like this, does it take anything away from the first one, the really great one?
Well, when the sequel is not as good as the first one, doesn't live up, I feel like sometimes it does taint the franchise in a way. But know that right now parents have a choice, because also still currently in theaters is Monsters University, which is the prequel to Monsters, Inc., which they took like 11 or 12 years to bring a second one out and really develop the script. And the story in Monsters University is brilliant and makes sense. Whereas the sequel to Despicable Me is a little bit all over the place, trying to cater to kids and teens and grown-ups, and kind of bored me as an adult. Might be really great to take kids to, but not a must-see for any adult unless you're schlepping kids along. So I think there are some challenges in doing a sequel and maybe doing it too quickly as opposed to really taking your time and doing it right.
Is this oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, is it a see it for kids then?
It's a see it for kids and maybe rent it for adults.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Love
How about
it.
your next movie club? People always look forward to your movie clubs.
They're fun. We're having a good time getting to know everybody. And this one is Grown Ups 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And the whole clan is back. Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, and David Spade, and the same director. And I'm really excited about this one. It looks like it could be funny. It's going to be Wednesday, July 10th at 7 p.m. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/RyanJReviews to enter to win. And just remember that when you enter, you have to be able to arrive by 6:30 to get in.
Do you know where it's going to be yet?
I'll announce that to the winners if they're chosen.
Okay, gotcha. But
Fantastic.
locally, so that's great.
Awesome.
Thanks,
All right.
Ryan.
We
Thank
love
you.
it. People can always find you online. You can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and for his full movie reviews, check out his website, RyanJReviews.com. Lots of depth there. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.